Hello everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages. We are here today with another gameplay, and today we are going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to learn how to make this water wheel, how to make this spin table, this turntable, no microphones, just the turntable. And then we're also going to make our luminous crafting table, and, well, first we'll make our Astral sorcery journal, and then we'll make our luminous crafting table. And I'll also show you guys what just kind of a peek, I won't go too far into it, of the beneath. Because it turns out, it's kind of a funny story that when I told you last episode, I went, oh, standing too far. I went, oh shoot, here we go. I went to the beneath prior, so it turns out this teleporter that I placed here ended up being very close to the other teleporter I had. So while I was digging down over here, I'll show you guys when I go down. But as you can see, I was starting to make stairs down that way, and then I realized, oh shoot, I have all my progress here. And this is where I got, of course, the black quartz, and you get the black quartz down below. Now, how you get the astral diamonds is you have to go up. And what I did was just dig up from my beginning area, which actually turned out to work out. I didn't expect it to work out, but it ended up doing so. And when I got up here, I found some astral diamonds. I found a few, actually. That just happens to be the one that I missed that I happened to notice right off the bat. But that's how I got the black quartz and the astral diamonds. Now let's go back topside and find out how to make all of this water wheel business. What is this tech business? So we're topside now, and we're going to find out how to make a water wheel. Those pesky buggers. They're kind of a pain, but when you get the materials for it, it's actually not that bad. So for a water wheel, you just need a wood blade surrounding a copper gear, which isn't too much to ask, because a wooden blade is very easy. If you can get coagulated blood or glue or slime balls or just anything, and then this slab, you can make all the wood blades you need. And then a copper gear is the other thing you need. So for the copper gear, you'll start out with a wooden gear, of course, which you can either make with a stick on the four corners, planks, and a glue, or you can continue using the buffalo teeth and wooden plank method. It's up to you. I did the buffalo teeth and wooden plank method just because it was easier. It happened to be easier for me. And then after that, you'll make a stone gear, which you'll just surround by cobblestone. And then you'll make a copper gear, which you'll surround by copper plates. And copper plates are easy. You just put them in the... you can crush them on the little anvil that I have in my lab. So those are very, very easy. And you'll place those together. With the anvil, though, it's kind of funny. You'll need to dig down it needs a 5x5, so it needs room to turn, obviously. It'll also need a running water source. So I just kind of made a makeshift water source here by just putting blocks here, just because I didn't want to have to deal with any other methods. So this is the one I stepped with, and it actually works quite well. The next thing you want to make is a wooden axle. And again, those are very easy to make. As long as you have the black quartz and some hemp plants in your garden, which I happen to right here, bam bam, you can make an axle. All I'm missing is the quartz, which the black quartz you get from, of course, smelting the crushed black quartz, which we have crushed black quartz right here. So all we need to do right now is smelt it, and we'll be in business. All right, let's plunk our black quartz in the furnace and let it do its thing. In the meantime, we'll go peek at the water mill, and I'll show you guys the setup and how it works. So when you have a destination for your water wheel, and you have it dug out or however you want to do it, you'll need axles, and of course, before you do any of this, if you can kind of see back here, it's a little bit tough to see. And that block is called the wooden gearbox. And for a gearbox, all you need to do is get bronze plates, which again, you just smash those on the anvil, a wooden axle in the middle, thin slabs, which the thin slabs are easy to make. You just put them on the chopping. You put wood slabs on the chopping block, and then you get thin slabs. And then wooden gears, which are the most basic gears to make. So those are very easy. It's a very easy recipe. You will need this to power your windmill. So you'll place that wherever, preferably in this kind of fashion. And then you'll place the axle down, and then you'll place the water wheel on the axle. Now what I have here attached is an axle connected to another wooden gearbox. And what that is doing is allowing me to change directions of what the wooden axle flows. So this is vertical, as you see, and this one's horizontal, and this one's vertical. And that will power my turntable. And the turntable is used to make clay buckets. Now, for clay buckets, it's actually quite simple. You'll need an unfired clay bucket. Clay bucket. And to do that, you'll just need 6 clay either side. You'll put that in a kiln. But to get this clay bucket, you need to put the unfired clay barrel extension on top of this. Now let's see if I have unfired clay barrel, or clay actually would do too. Haha! We have clay right here, so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, oh, there it is. So when you get the unfired clay barrel extensions, you'll place it on top, and it'll do its thing. You don't need to do anything after that. And then you pick it up. Bam! We have an unfired clay barrel, or clay bucket. And all you'll do with that is go up to your kiln, or your furnace, or honestly, you could probably even use your stone grill. You can use any fire source that you have. I just like the kiln. Oh, actually, this quest is saying to cook it in a kiln, so I guess it does have to be cooked in a kiln. I could test the furnace, but we'll stick with the kiln for now. So while that is cooking, we're going to get on to the next step. We have our power in place, the water wheel. What we want now is a sawmill, a saw. And that's going to help us cut wood a lot easier. You'll see what I mean in a second. Let's go grab all of our axles and we'll plug in our saw. Maybe we'll plug it in. Maybe we'll just plug it in over here. Or maybe we'll plug it in on top with this one. Yeah. To make our sawmill, all we need to do is get all of our ingredients in order. So first things first, we'll need a flint saw, it's very easy to make. All you need is a tin gear, and you follow basically the same steps to make a regular gear, but you use tin plates instead. So just grab the tin and put it on the anvil, and you'll be good to go. The next is 3 copper gears, 2 wooden planks, and then 1 leather belt. That one's kind of a funny one, but it's very easy to make as long as you have glue, slime ball, coagulated blood, anything that can help keep these together. And then leather cordage, and leather cordage is used by leather strips and string. So it's actually not even that complicated of a recipe. It's actually quite nice. So we have our saw blade, and we're gonna connect this puppy right. Oop! Didn't mean to do that. Let's clear a space for our sawmill now. This looks like as good of a place as any. Now I'm wondering if I can just place the wooden gearbox alongside here, or if it needs to be... Okay, yeah, I do believe it needs to be connected somehow. So maybe we'll have to move it over just one. Let's try that. Okay, now we have both axles spinning, and how you fix that is you just shift and you right-click the wooden gearbox, and that will help you solve which ones are spinning where. And we'll place this guy here. We might have to move these barrel clays extensions. And we'll place this guy here. Shift-click until it starts turning. Make sure both are turning, in which case they are. And boom! Oh, geez, that's one on the side. Can we put it upwards? Do I just have to deal with that? You know what? Let's just deal with it for now. Because look at this. Oh yeah. And if you get wooden blocks, they'll shave them for you. Let's go grab some wooden blocks real quickly. I'll show you guys what I mean. It's cool. All right, got some wooden blocks. So instead of going to the chopping block, all I have to do is go over here, place a block, and look at that. It actually gives me some extra stuff too. Let's put some junk in the chest here. Or maybe I need those. So it also gives me sawdust, which is really cool. This is such an easier way to chop wood, and an automated way. We're catching up. All right, guys, let's move on to our Astral Sorcery Journal. This one's going to be fun and easy. Plant cloth, all that takes is plant twine, just in a 9x9, or a 3x3. And then a parchment, which is also very easy. So for a parchment, it's a lot of steps. It's kind of like the cloth steps. Or I'm sorry, the leather steps. So to begin with, you'll need a mulberry tree. And those just occur in the wild. I happen to have some near my house, so I chopped them down and I placed them in my base. So you'll chop down the mulberry trees. And then you'll put them in the crafting table, mulberry bark. So to get mulberry bark, obviously, you can use the saw, or you can use your knife as well. And then what you do is you put this in the inventory with the fluid bladder. And that will give you soaked mulberry bark. After the soaked mulberry bark, you'll put that on a drying rack, and that will go into mulberry pulp. After the mulberry pulp, you'll get a mulberry sheet. Or when you get 4 mulberry pulp, you can put it in the crafting table to make a mulberry sheet. And when you get the mulberry sheet, you put that in the press. Right here. The horse press. Mine are right here, the washi. And then after they press it into washi, oops. Sorry, horse. After they make it into washi, you can surround 4 washi with 1 aquamarine, and that will give you 1 parchment. That 1 parchment, all of those steps to make 1 parchment. Yeah, it's quite a lot to do. But luckily we have all the materials we need now. And we'll just go to our crafting table over here. Put them in, and we have our Astral Tome. This is going to be my diary. Oh, baby. Another achievement. We are this much closer. Look at this. This much closer to age 2. Actually, we just have 1 more step, fellas. 1 more step for age 2. And that's just to make a luminous crafting table. So for a luminous crafting table, it is a ritual. And what you need for the ritual is, let's get these out of my, right there. 2 of these things, reinforced slate. Reinforced slate is super easy, guys. All you do is you put stone in your blood altar, and then that will turn into a blank slate. The blank slate, if you put that into the blood altar, will turn into a reinforced slate. Bam. The astral diamonds you get in the beneath. Marble just spawns in the regular world. So now, all we need to do to complete this ritual is put in the crafting table, right in the center. We also need a charged Necronomicon, and that will give us, it needs to be 1,000, I believe. We'll put that in the center, and let's do this ritual, fellas. Oh. Hang on. That was pretty anticlimactic. Let's see here. How weird. Well, you know what? Let's try to reset up our ritual site and try again. This might be an easy fix. Alright, we're all set up here. Let's try to make our ritual site again. Perfect. And let's see if that fixed it. So, crafting table in the middle. And this should work. Fingers crossed. Ooh, there we go! We just need to remake our altar. Perfect. Oh, baby, look at this. Pow. And now we have our luminous crafting table. And welcome to H2. Oh, jeez. That is exciting. Let's place this bad boy down. Oh, look at that. That is cool. And our new achievements. Glass. Woolly blankets, paper. Oh my cheese. Tinkerer. Oh, you know what that means, guys. That means we can turn all of our crafting tables into Tinker crafting tables. Oh, that is so cool. With Tinker crafting tables, you can actually see what's on the table without having to beat it with a rock. Oh, what else can we make? Part maker. Oh, gosh, we can start getting into tinkering. Tinker. Oh, my goodness. Tinker's Construct is what it's called. So we can start making our own tools. Oh, baby. Well, I can't wait for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, favorite, and subscribe. We finally got to the second age, and we are going to start looking into some serious machinerage. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.